All right, hey guys, it's Mrs. Hannah, and this time I've got two guests with me. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, it's Maddie from the Staggered's class.
And
Hi, it's Tanner from the Staggered's class.
I pulled these two kiddos to help you understand how to divide using the traditional method. So go ahead, get out your journals, get out your flip spirals, your pencils, and work with us. All right, we're going to start with this problem. So write it down with me, and I'm going to have Tanner and Madison help me divide it. We're going to start with the number, let's take 567, and we're going to divide that. We're going to use the traditional method. We're going to start small. We're going to divide it by 6. All right, Tanner, Madison, do y'all remember the first thing that we do? If I'm trying to divide 567, do I have to divide the whole thing first?
No.
No. What can I look at? What number?
First, you don't look at the 7.
Okay. Cover it up. What about the 6? What about just the 5? Is 5 big enough to divide by 6?
No.
No. It's just not enough. So remember, we're going to put a little X there. All right. So now I can look at it as 56. What do you think, guys?
6 is big enough.
Big enough.
All right. How many groups do you think?
6.
6? Okay. I know 6 times 6 is what?
36.
36. Can we get any bigger than that? Because remember, we have to make as many groups of 6 as we can without going over 56. What's 6 times 7?
Is 42.
42. Oh, we could do 7 groups. What about 8?
6 times 8 is 48.
48.
Oh, we could do 48. What about 9?
That's 54.
Whoa, Madison knows 6 times 9 is 54. Which one should we use?
6 times 9.
6 times 9.
Yes, very good, guys. Why are we going to use 9? Why is 9 a better choice than 6?
The 6 is right there. It's already out.
Well, if I use 6 groups of 6, that's just 36. Is that enough?
No.
No. What's 9 groups of 6?
56.
That's 54.
54.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So now I'm just taking out. If you notice here, this right here, this number just tells me how many groups I'm taking out. 9 groups of 6 is 54. Okay, that's all I'm doing, just like in Big 7, except I'm only using one part of the number. I'm not looking at the 7 yet. And I'm still going to subtract. I'm still trying to get this number down as small as possible. So all I'm going to do is subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2, and 5 minus 5 is nothing, and I need to go ahead and bring that 7 down just where it is. Now I've got 27. Do I have enough to make some more groups of 6?
Yeah.
How many?
4.
4. Tanner says 4. Madison, do you agree?
Well, 6 times 3 is 18, and 6 times 4 is 24, so yeah.
Yeah, I agree too. So let's put our 4 down. That just shows how many groups we're taking out now. And again, guys, now we're just looking at the 4. Remember, this is a shortcut. We're looking at things in chunks or in parts. 4 groups of 6 is how many?
4 groups of 6 is 24.
And what do I do, everybody?
Subtract.
Subtract. What do I get?
43.
3. And 3 is going to be my what?
Remainder.
Remainder 3. Good job. All right, let's try another one. All right, we're going to try one more. And we're going to use a little bit of a bigger number. Let's see. Tanner, give me a 3-digit number. Actually, give me a 4-digit number.
2,534.
That is a good one. All right, Madison, give me a 2-digit number. Don't go too big over 20.
15.
15. Excellent. Okay. Oops. Don't need all that. All right. So now we're going to look at 2,534 divided by 15. Remember, when we start looking at this, we take each digit that is in the dividend right here, one number at a time. So I'm going to start with just that 2. Guys, if I have 2, can I divide that by 15?
No.
No. So I'm going to go bigger. If I have 25, can I make groups of 15?
Yes.
Yes. How many groups can I make?
1.
Madison says 1. Do you agree, Tanner?
Yeah.
Why? How do you know?
Because 15 times 2 is 30, and that's bigger than 25.
Very good. 15 times 2 is 30. I am just basically breaking this number down into smaller bites. That's all we're doing. Remember, this is a shortcut. So, I know that I can make one group of 15. So, I put my x above the 2. It's just not big enough. And I'm going to put my 1. That x always also reminds me, multiply. 1 group of 15 is how many?
15.
15. What do I do now, guys?
Subtract.
Subtract. Don't worry about the 34 yet. Just subtract what you have. 5 minus 5 is
0.
0. 2 minus 1 is
1.
1. Now's the time I can bring down. You only bring down one number at a time because remember, we're breaking this into chunks. We don't want to look at it as a really big number. That's the reason we're doing it one part at a time. So now I have the number 103 because I brought that 3 down. Can I make groups of 15?
Yes.
I sure can. Tanner knows that 2 groups is 30. What would 4 groups be?
60.
Ah, just a double, right? 60. And guys, sometimes you're going to have to use the space next to your problem to do that. Do you think we could take out more?
Mm-hmm.
How many groups should we try this time?
15 times 5.
Okay. I'm going to do it this way. That's 75. You think we take out more?
Yes.
How many more?
Um,
I'm just going to add 15 to that and see what that is. 7, 8, 9. That's 90. What would 15 more than 90 be?
105.
Oh, 105 is too big. So we definitely need to use this 90. It's not 15 times 5, that's 75. It's going to be 15 times 6 because that's one more 15. So I'm going to put my 6 above the 3. 6 groups of 15. Now I'm looking at just the 6. Groups of 15 is how much?
90.
90. So I've got my math on one side, subtracting on the other. I've got 13. What do you think I should do?
After 13.
Look at the number we're dividing. Have we divided every number?
No.
No.
No. What number's left?
4.
The 4. So what should I do?
Bring it down.
Bring it down. We've got to divide it. 134. Well, we already said that 15 times 6 is 90. 15 times 7 is 105. What else should we try?
To get rid of everything else, I think we might want to. I think now we can finally go over 15 times 6.
15, yes, we can do more than 15 times 6. 15 times 7 is 105. Should we try 15 times 8?
Yeah.
All right, I'm running out of room here. Hopefully you're not. I really don't like squishing all my numbers together. Let's see. What's 8 plus 4?
8 plus 4 is 12.
Well, we got 120. What would 15 more than 120 be?
135.
Oh, is that going to work with our number?
No, I think it's more.
No. So how many should we use?
15 times 7.
We should use 120. So how many is that, Madison?
15 times 120.
How many groups of 15 is that?
8.
8. Thank you. So I'm going to put my 8 there. And I know 8 groups of 15 is 120. Ugh, running out of room. When I subtract, I am going to get 14. Is that going to be my remainder?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry this is such a mess, guys. My eraser is not working very well today, or I would have erased all my math for you, although I don't want you to erase it. You should have gotten 168 remainder. What's our remainder?
14.
14. Super close to 15, but still not enough to make another group. All right. Remember, you can go back and watch those steps. Okay? You're dividing, you're multiplying, subtracting, bringing down anything that you need to. There's a little saying some of us remember. This is dad, mother, sister, brother, and Rover, the family. D really isn't dad. It stands for divide. That's the first thing you do. And the M doesn't really stand for mom. It's multiply. You multiply your groups. S isn't sister. It's subtract. You subtract those groups out of your big number. You're trying to get it down to 0. Then, since we're doing the shortcut, we're not using the whole number. You bring down the very next digit to what's left so you can divide it. If you can't divide anymore, it's a remainder. If you can divide some more after you bring down, you repeat and do all the steps over again. Now, Tanner and Madison are going to help me with your 2 homework problems. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Tanner. He's going to give you the first one. You're going to write it down and solve it. Bring it to me tomorrow, and then Madison's going to give you another one. All right, Tanner, what are they going to do first?
First, it's going to be 987 by 18.
Excellent. Okay, so you have 987, and you're going to divide that by 18. It is really hard to write on this with your finger. Tanner did a good job. Go ahead and solve that one. Write that one down, and then Madison's going to give you her problem.
Mine will be, it doesn't like me. All right, there we go. 2,678 by 42.
Very good. All right, thank you, Madison. Okay, Madison's problem is 2,678, and you're going to divide that by 42. Make sure you bring all these notes tomorrow. If you're still struggling with these steps, we're going to go over it again tomorrow, and I know Madison and Tanner will be there to help us too. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.